So guys, we finally made it to AAA. We've already had a couple starts so far, and they have not necessarily been the most pretty, don't get me wrong. But we're doing our best, and it looks like in the next series we're going to be taking on the Bisons, which is actually kind of funny because that is the team that we have in our Madden series. So that actually works out pretty well. So let's start to simulate. We do have practice beforehand though, and of course we're going to go to the bullpen. I really do want to work on the control of our splitter, because that is kind of the third pitch we kind of want to go to, especially when we're behind in the count. So if we can control that, we're going to be pretty good. And that attribute increases as well. So in terms of the series, we win the first two, lose the third one, win the fourth one, which means that we have already at least ended up tying the series here. But let's see if we can end up winning this fifth one right here, win the fourth game of the series, and end up making sure that we guarantee that we win the series in general. So here, I mean, don't look at the ERA. I know it's an 8 ERA. We had some bad starts, but we're really getting used to AAA, though. Looks like the guy that we're facing is his first start. No wins, no losses, no innings, no strikeouts, and no ERA, which typically indicates that he has not pitched yet. As for us, though, let's just look at the 1-0, 9 innings, and 8 strikeouts. We'll just look at that. But looking at their lineup, they have a couple of guys who are a little cold. Same with us, though, except for our 3 hitters actually hot, so fingers crossed they can kind of stay hot and actually put up a couple runs for us. What a beautiful day in Buffalo, which is something you could probably only say about 3 months out of the year. And our offense already puts up 2 runs. That is really incredible. That makes me happy. Makes me feel like we don't have to be perfect here. So let's start off pretty well. Please get foul. Oh, actually, don't even worry about getting foul. Just get caught. That's even better. We'll take that first out. All right, we definitely need to place pitches a lot better than that, though, because that was not where we wanted to throw that. That slurve kind of got left up a little bit as well, but thankfully at least it caught the zone, I guess? I don't know. I think that's the only positive I can take from that one. So we just worked on the control of the split. Let's see if we can continue that right here. Let's see if that works. That's a beautiful pitch right there. Glad he swung through that one. So let's finish him with the fastball up and in. He won't know what hit him. Strikeout number 1 of the game. But he actually held up on that. Proud of him for that. So let's go with the split on 2-2. Let's see if we can get the first strikeout right here. There it is. Well, it's not a strikeout, but it is a good play by the second baseman. And gets him at first. So let's start with the fastball. Let's dot up the outside of the zone. That's not the outside, but at least it is the bottom part of the zone. So at least we don't get hurt right there. Let's go with that changeup now. See if we can kind of put that in the same spot. That looks really good. Let's see if we can finish him on 3 pitches then. Let's bury this split right here, down and out. Let's see if we can get him to chase. Let's make it a good pitch. There it is. Dunzo! Oh boy. Well, wish that could have been a strikeout, but at least we go 3 up, 3 down, and we'll go back to the dugout with a 2-0 lead. Still 2-0. But, you know, back in AA, our coach was telling us that we just need to get more strikeouts. That was something they were really looking for, so I really wish we could have picked up 1 or 2 in that last one. That's alright. That just means we need to pick up 2 in this inning right here. And there we go. As long as we keep hitting that spot, I think we should be fine, even if they won't necessarily give it to us. Let's see. Maybe this one would be better. That is, and thankfully that one ends up going foul too. So let's go with the slurve here. Why not? We actually threw that pretty well on that first pitch. Ooh, unfortunately he gets a good piece of that one. But it still goes right to the right fielder. Well, maybe not right to him. He had to travel quite a bit to get there, but screw it. I'm going to say it was. Still looks like an out in the scorebook, so happy about that. Let's go. Let's keep it going. There we go. Good first pitch strike. Again, that is really what we're looking for, is those first pitch strikes. Let's keep it on the inside half of the plate right here. See if we can get him to swing at this one. We do not. But that does allow us to set up for that slurve down and out, though. He should end up swinging at this. Uh-oh. Yeah, he does because we let that hang, but at least that went to the second baseman. And that is 5 straight outs now. Now let's see if we can get the 6-1 down on strikes. Let's dot up the outside fastball. And he ends up swinging at it and pops it foul. So let's go down and in this time. Why not? Oh, man. Second baseman's getting a ton of play today. Dude's honing his skills for sure. Got some solid contact on that, but at least it was a short little ground out to the second baseman. And still, 6 up, 6 down. And we get another run. Let's up our pitching clutch here. Let's just end the inning without a run. I think we can do that. We've been doing pretty well so far. So let's go. Let's start this inning off with a nice little split for a strike. That's looking good. Right to the second baseman again. Maybe there's a glitch in the game. But either way, at least we end up getting another out. And back in AA, we had a lot of issue with getting run support. So it's nice to actually see our offense up in AAA doing so well. And unfortunately, that is going to be the first hit of the game. And now with only one out in the third, they have a base runner on first. But we do have the 9-hitter up. Let's see if we can actually kind of keep this a little low. We do, but it's a little out of the zone. But we want to keep it down just so we can ground the ball to the shortstop or something. Be able to induce a double play. But again, we need to make sure we actually hit the zone. That's going to be important. And we're still not doing that with the circle change. Don't let this inning get out of hand, buddy. Let's go. There it is. Nice pitch right there. You do get that first strike. So let's see if we can go back and kind of do the same thing. Oh, no. Yeah, unfortunately, we leave that in. That is going to be a walk. But that's fine. We're going to be all right. First and second. Only one out. But again, a double play out from going back into the dugout. I was, holding my breath on that one because I thought that that was going to go right down the middle. And that was going to be a mistake pitch. But thankfully, it doesn't hurt us. Let's keep it up. Good pitch right there. And that is... Okay, I'm sorry, that's only one out. He ended up getting that on the fly. I think he was going to try to get the guy on second or first. But at least they don't advance. So, 2 outs now. Let's just get out of this inning. Don't drop. Nice catch by the right fielder. I thought that was going to bloop in, but thankfully for us, he ends up getting there. And that is now 3 innings with no runs. Unfortunately, we did give up that 1 hit and 1 walk, but we're looking a lot better than we did in our first 2 games. And honestly, I think 3 runs is definitely going to be enough from our offense this game. Let's keep this up, though. Good. Ground ball to the third baseman. Man, we're actually kind of cruising through this game. Still haven't had a strikeout, but we haven't even hit 30 pitches yet, and we're getting into the 4th inning. We're looking real good so far. But that's just a base hit right up the middle. Kind of a mistake pitch right there, but that will allow us to potentially get a double play right here. So, well, that is not a double play. That is a base hit to left field. And that is 2 straight pitches and 2 straight hits. So what that's telling me is we need to stop just throwing the ball in the zone like that. We're going too many fastballs. There we go. That's looking good. Ends up flying out to center field. And thankfully no one tags up. Dude, no matter where we pitch it, though, seems like they end up getting some wood on it. That's not good for us. Even that right there, that was a pretty good pitch. So let's bring it in. Let's see if we can jam him. But he ain't going to swing at that one, unfortunately. Kind of try to hit that spot again. Let's keep it inside. That looks good. There we go. And that's going to be a ground out to the shortstop. And thankfully, we get out of another jam right there. And we go back in after 4 with a 3-0 lead still. So again, I'm glad that we're actually getting some outs here and we're not giving up runs. But I really want to get some strikeouts. But if we're not getting that corner there, it is going to be a little tougher. There we go. At least we get a strike on that foul ball there. And we haven't gone back to the slurve in a while, so let's do that right now. And there we go. That is going to be a ground ball. That stays in. And what a gun by our third baseman. Ends up getting him out. Thankfully, that guy was a little slow, and thankfully we got the out. 1 down. Go back to the slurve. Let's see if we can get some break on this one this time. We do, but that is way out of the zone, unfortunately. Let's go with the fastball. Maybe we can actually bring it back to a 2-1 count here. There we go. That kind of puts it back in our favor a little bit. We don't want to go back down 3-0 again. You don't want to work completely from behind. There we go. That's a good pitch. That should be a ground out to the shortstop. And there we go. We got 2 outs yet again. Let's do it. Let's get out of this inning yet again. Let's see if we can actually go pretty deep into this game. Because again, with how many pitches we've thrown, we actually have that option. I don't think we're going to be hurting for pitches here. So let's keep it up. Unfortunately, we need to start catching the zone. Yeah, but if it's that, like, I guess low, it is going to be tough to end up getting that call there. That looks good. But that, unfortunately, is going to be a 4-pitch walk. Yeah, sorry, that is a 5-pitch walk. That's my bad. That's all right. We still got 2 down. We're going to be all right. We need to find the strike zone again, though. That would be ideal. I don't know why you want to go back to the slurve, but let's do it. Okay, I'm not going to question you again. That is the right call. So let's go. You want to go fastball inside. All right, this one's on you. Can we check? You're not even going to check on that one? That's completely fair. So let's go back to the slurve again. That worked pretty well. Nice. And we're looking pretty good now. We got the 2-2 count. You know what? I hate to do it. We're going back to the slurve. Let's see if we can finish him with it. It's funny, we've already given up 3 walks, but we're only at 53 pitches, which is actually insane. Okay, we need our first strikeout here. There we go. That's a really good pitch. And now we have some really good options. Wants to go with that again. Let's see if he'll chase it even further off the plate. There it is. That was the spot that we wanted, but unfortunately he didn't chase. See if he'll do it on the split. He does not. So let's jam him with the fastball and let's get out of this inning. Let's go back to the dugout. Alright, there's no way we're going to go 0-2 and then walk him. Let's get him out right here. There it is. Thankfully he looks at it and we get our first strikeout of the game and our third out of the inning. We get out of another jam. We need to stop allowing base runners like that, especially if it's going to be by walk. Because they've only gotten 3 hits and they've already had, what, 6 base runners? We need to limit that. And we have another run. You know what? I think this is going to be a really good challenge for us, in all honesty. Because we've walked a handful of guys already this game. And that way, our goal should really be to end the inning without a walk or a run. So let's see what we can do about that. Again, we don't want to give him anything great. But again, we don't want to give him 4 pitch walks anymore. That should be a fly out. I was going to say, he's standing really off-center where that ball looks like it's going, but I should trust him. He's a professional. Not that he's up in the pros or anything, but still, he's a professional. So let's go. We don't get that corner right there, and rightfully so. We really didn't deserve that pitch. That was definitely not the spot. That one, on the other hand, it's still a little off, so I guess I can understand that. But come on. 2-0. There we go. That's unfortunate. That is going to be at least a double. That may be a triple. Come on. Let's get a good relay. Nope, he's holding them there at second. And thankfully that is only a double. At least that is not a run. So let's go. Good pitch on the slurve right there. That is getting right over the plate. That's where we want it. So let's jam him up with the fastball. There it is. Nice. And so how are we going to finish him, Catch? What do you want to do? You want to hit him with that same pitch? Alright, well, unfortunately that didn't strike him out, but turned out to be the right call. And now we got 2 outs. Only a runner on second, too. So 7-hitter, let's end this right here. Well, unfortunately, with a ball like that, that's not a good start. That's alright. Let's go with the splitter on the outer half. Let's see if we can get him to swing at this one. That looks really good. But that is foul, though. So let's jam him on the fastball again. Please keep it in the zone. We did not, and it goes to a 2-1 count. Let's go down and in with the fastball this time. Oh, no. Nope, that is going to end up scoring a run. We end up failing our challenge. Speaking of failing, what was that by our right fielder? Let's back up third here. And unfortunately, he does get a double on that one. We failed the challenge, but at least we still have a 3-run lead. And we kind of knew as soon as we let go of that pitch, that was not going to be good. Thankfully, we finally get that corner. Wow, thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate that. Now, may I have another? Well, I don't think we even need to get it because that is going to be a ground out to the shortstop. And unfortunately, we still gave up a run, but at least we get out of the inning and still up by 3 runs now. And we're going out there for the 7th. So let's go. Let's make up for that 1 inning. Let's make sure that that 1 inning was our worst inning of the game. You know what? The slurve has been working. Let's keep going to it. Why not? I love it. Well, I would love it more if it would actually break down into the zone. But we kind of just threw that really wonkily anyways. Is that even a word? Either way, there we go. Don't you dare fall. That's going to fall. Are you telling me to back up the plate? Oh, he's at 92 speed? Well, we backed up the wrong base. And he gets a triple out of that one. That wasn't a horrible pitch. I thought that maybe he was going to get to it. I thought that was going to drop short. I don't know how he got a good piece on that one, but man, look at that speed. All right, well, you know what? That guy on third doesn't really matter too much. How do we not get that low strike this time? But realistically, honestly, that would make it a 2-run game. Come on. No, bro! He is too fast for me, unfortunately. Wish he would have fielded that cleanly, but oh well. That is going to be another run. And that's unfortunately going to end the day as well. I thought that we would have been able to get out of it, but at the very least, we come out of this game. We only have one more base runner that's really accounted for by us. So no matter what, we're not going to get a loss. At the very least, we're going to get no decision. But we're still lined up for the win, and let's see if we can get it. And unfortunately, it clicked through, and I didn't get to see the score. We'll see it in just one moment, but I'm guessing that's going to be a no because I am still 1-0. Now, 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 walks. That whip is going to look absolutely atrocious. Only 1 strikeout and 3 earned runs. So he did give up the run that we ended up allowing on base, unfortunately. But then he gave up another one in the 8th, which pushed it to a tie game, and then we ended up winning it in the 10th, thankfully. So we did walk out of there with a win, but not us. Just the Syracuse Mets. But that brings us back to our hotel room where we're laying on the bed thinking about what went wrong in that game. Because we were doing pretty well up into that last inning. Threw a couple mistake pitches, and yeah. But all we can do is put that game past us. All we can do is learn from it. Let's end up simulating up to our next game, which looks like it's going to be against someone that we'll find out in just one moment. But first we need to do practice. So let's go back to the bullpen. And you know what? This time I think we're going to work on the velocity of the primary pitch. So let's do that. Let's up the velocity of the 2-seam. And now let's go into our game against Columbus. Or it looks like we're taking a Friday game. It's unfortunate that our strikeouts didn't go into double digits since we started last week with 8. So now we only have 9. We're still 1-0, 15 innings under our belt. Our ERA ended up lowering to a 6.6, so that's a positive thing. But it looks like we're facing another guy that is having his debut in AAA, Tanner Burns. I feel like we've seen that name down in AA. So this is going to be a really interesting matchup here. We'll take on Columbus. They have 2 guys who are cold. I still have no clue what that symbol means over there. I'll look that up eventually. But it looks like we have 3 guys in our lineup that are hot. So as long as we end up getting some run support, hopefully this game we can go out there and do a lot better than we did in that last one. Oh, and they look horrible. They're 45-60. We should be fine. They are literally the inverse of us in terms of our record. So I'm really hoping that that is a good sign for us. All right, we're going to skip over those stats. We do not want to see that. But it does look like our offense did not get any runs in this game yet. So let's go out there. Let's kind of stand pat at 0 runs. And that is not the way we want to start this game. That's okay. You know what? We're getting the jitters out. We're scaring those hitters. We're scaring them. Because if they think that we're going wild today, maybe they don't want to swing at a lot of stuff. But let's try to pinpoint that outside. That is not the outside. Oh, no. That is a horrible throw. I don't know why he kind of got taken off the mound like that and wanted to throw off his back foot, but it's okay. You know what? He didn't get on with a hit, didn't get on with the walk. That's all right. Not a big deal. Let's get this guy right here. That's a good first pitch strike. Not really. That was not where we wanted to throw it, but at least it's still a strike in the scorebook. So let's go. Oh, he wanted to go on that one. You saw him flinch at that one. Let's go for the splitter. I think with the downward action, this will be a ground ball. I can't believe we got the strike call on that. What is he thinking? What is he thinking? Either way, let's go for that split on the outside corner. Let's see if we can get a strikeout here. That is not... How did he hit that? Okay, again, another example right there of a pitch that was actually a really good spot. It wasn't going to be a strike. That was outside the zone. But he just ended up getting a piece of that. Look at that. That is way off the plate and low. But, again, still gets a piece of it. Hits it through the infield. And now we have first and second, no outs. Again, not much we can do. So let's see what we can do here. All right. We just need to get a strikeout. And then we can get a double play. Feel good about that. Question is, how are we going to get the strikeout? That's a good... All right. So you're not going to call that one a strike. But you'll call that other one a strike. Okay. That's fine. Let's go with the 2-seam on the inside. That's perfect. And it's going to be a fly out. Let's see. Is he going to tag up? Thankfully, that was just shallow enough. And yeah, he would have been absolutely done over at third if he would have run. Runners in scoring position, multiple runners. It's going to be a little tough, but let's see what we can do to actually strike the batter with a pitch in the strike zone. I think we can do that. I think it's going to be tough, but you know what? I don't know. High risk, high reward. We'll take that. Let's see what we can do here. Well, so that didn't happen? But you know what? We'll take the double play. You know what I mean? We'll take it. Honestly, we get out of the inning. Thankfully, no runs on that one. And all it was a hit and an error by us. So, yikes. All right, well, no runs by the offense. But again, I know that they're going to pick it up. They're a good team. And again, we face this guy in AA again, the pitcher for the other team. And so I know that they're going to be able to get some runs on him. Ooh. Wow, what a play! What a play! But he can't get him, unfortunately. And what a really good hit by him, too. He ended up getting that slurve that was breaking out of the zone. But come on, we can't allow the first base runner to get on in every single inning. That would be extremely bad for us. So let's see what we can do to actually help ourselves out. Oh, gosh. There we go. Did we actually get an out? We did. That's not going to be the double play, but at least we got one over at second. Not the prettiest play by any means, but you know what? And again, I don't know why he ended up running again, as I was not pressing the joystick, but that's okay. Either way, another opportunity for a double play ball. So let's go. We're getting down to the bottom of their order. We got the 7-hitter up right here. That is a great pitch on the change. That's kind of what we need. So let's kind of change things up here. Change his eye level. Let's go up and in with the fastball. That looks really good. We'll actually get the strike on that too. So let's go with the change on the outer half yet again. I think this will get him. Good pitch. Really good pitch, in all honesty. That was a really good pitch. But unfortunately, he didn't swing at it. Let's finish him right here. There we go. We get that changeup on the outer half, like way outside the zone. He didn't lay off that one, but he laid off the one before. Either way, we'll get our first strikeout of the game. Let's go. And let's get back to work here. And let's try to finish this guy pretty quickly. 2 outs, only a runner on first. We're pitching pretty decently. So let's keep it up here. I need to stop saying that we're doing decent because we're not. And we can't even get that strike on the outer half. Let's see what we can do to kind of get out of this right here. Just one strike. No. Well, we knew it was going to happen eventually. At least it's happening at the bottom of the order. Let's see if we can get out of this one right here. Wow, we can't even get that strike over there. Let's settle down. Let's go with the changeup because we know we can throw that accurately. And there we go. That's a good pitch. So let's try the fastball again. Nope. And that puts them both into scoring position now. I know that's a wild pitch. You don't have to remind me. Thank you for letting me know. So let's go with the slurve on 2-1. See what we can do. That catches the outer part of the plate. Let's go. Now let's finish him. You really want to go with the fastball again? I'm going to trust our catcher. There it is. Dunzo. No. Come on, get there. There we go. Thankfully, he's slow. And we get the out over at first, and we get out of that jam. Runners on second and third, and we found a way to get the out, thankfully. We probably should have given up a couple runs in that one, but I'm not going to challenge it. Still no runs. Just going to be a pitching battle here, if that's what you want to call what we're doing. There we go. Good first pitch strike finally. So let's go split. Why not? That's perfect. Yeah, see? Perfectly to the first baseman. Solid contact, I know. That's not going to help us out, but at least that's an out. All right, let's go to the fastball again. We got Jay Fox over here. I guess he dropped the name Michael, but either way. Let's go with the fastball on the inside. That's perfect. Look at that. Even getting to foul it off. That was not perfect. But here's what we're going to do. Go with that circle change down and away. And let's see if we can get him to chase on this. No. It's not where we wanted. There it is. Terrible, terrible throw. I'm kind of doing this on the fly. But I'm trying to learn a little bit, and we're at least kind of doing that. Thankfully, we actually get him out at first. Now we got 2 outs. It's still not looking good, though. Let's go with the fastball to start off. We got no base runners, thankfully. Still no base runners. I thought him taking the step in and then having to go back, that might have actually dropped. But thankfully, another no-hit inning there. And thankfully, it is still 0-0. Looks like we ended up getting 3 runs that inning. And now we got a dynamic challenge here. So what are we going to do? We're going to end the inning without allowing a run or any extra base hits. I will take that. I think that's probably going to be our best bet, in all honesty. I know we've already given up a couple doubles. I think 1 triple, but it's all right. It's not going to happen anymore, despite the fact that we're facing the middle of their order. See, because that is a weak ground ball to second base. Takes a couple crow hops and gets him out at first. Now here's a guy who got a single on us last time, though. So let's see if we can win this battle this time. Beautiful slurve right down the middle. We end up getting that called strike. You'll love that. We'll end up going with the changeup down and in this time, though. I think we can then set up for the fastball, thankfully. But we didn't deserve it. That was not in the zone. So let's go inside with the fastball. That's perfect. Ooh, and a ground ball to third base, which ends up becoming another out. I was kind of hoping for a strikeout on that one. But we'll take the ground ball. We got a 2-2 count. You want to go with the slurve? I trust you. It's been our best pitch today, unfortunately. There it is. Good eye. Good eye. And you want to end it with the fastball? I don't think so. We're going to go change up right here. And let's finish him with the strikeout on the outer part of the plate. Well, instead of that, that is our second walk of the game. That's okay. We're down to the 7-hitter right now. We still have 2 outs. We just can't let the wheels come off. We're pretty close to getting out of this one. 0-1 pitch. Let's keep it in the zone. That's perfect. We actually get the call on that one. That's something we have not gotten in a while. And you really want to go with the slurve down and into the lefty, huh? I trust. I don't know why, but I trusted. But at least we got the out. I was kind of hoping for the strikeout, but you know what? We actually completed the challenge, and we got out of the inning. And it's still 3-0 us. Still 3-0. So let's keep pitching our game here. Let's just, I guess, I don't know, keep it up. We're doing pretty well so far. We just need to up our strikeout rate. That's been the pitiful thing here. And when we throw pitches like that, it's not hard to see why. So that is the first base runner of the inning, and the first one that I think we've given up as the first runner of the inning? I don't know. Could be wrong. Either way, though, we're still at the bottom of the order. Let's get a double play or a strikeout. I am happy with either. That looks good. Right on the outer part of the plate. That's exactly where we want it. Because, honestly, again, that is where double plays... Yeah, that's where they're going to live for double plays right there. So we're going to finish them with the split here. At the very least, we get a double play ball. There it is. Nope. Or we get a pass ball. And now we no longer have the double play. Which means that now we really need to rely on the strikeout here. Let's go. Fastball, outer half. Let's finish it. There it is. There we go. That's going to keep him at second. Get the guy at first. And now we got 1 out with a guy on second. Okay, let's not worry about that guy on second, though. Again, we have a 3-run lead. There are worse things to worry about than the guy on second. That would make it a 2-run game. So, really realistically, we just need to play our game. Let's try to actually get a strikeout on this one, finally. Because it has been way too long. It's been a while. And we get that strike on the inner part of the plate, too. I'm loving that. The slurve has not been working for us, so let's go back to the split. There it is. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. That's okay, though. At least that is still a ground ball to the shortstop, and that is going to be 2 outs. But now that guy advances to third, unfortunately. So we got top of the order again. This is going to be a pivotal part of the game right here. Because again, if we end up giving up a base hit here, we got to get through the heart of their order, and that is not who we necessarily want to see. But at this point, I'd rather give up a hit than a walk. You know? I shouldn't have said that, as thankfully he actually takes that one foul. I do not want the game to hear me say I want them to get a hit. Oh, that's going to be bad. We don't even catch the zone with that. We can't walk this guy. That's what I'll say. There we go. Got a check. Thank you. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Let's finish him right here. You want to go with the fastball. All right. Let's hit it low and outside. There it is. Good pitch. Thankfully, that's going to be a ground out. And wish we could have gotten to swing through that, but at least we end the inning with no runs. We'll take that. We still got that 3-run lead going into the dugout after 5. Let's keep this up now. And no more runs, but again, what did I say a couple innings ago? I think 3 is going to be enough for this game. I don't think we need any more. I can't believe we got the strike on that one. There are so many other ones this season that we should have got a strike on. We did not deserve that one. I hate to say that, but I have to admit it. Let's go. We are facing the 3, 4, and 5 hitter, so this is going to make it tough. It's going to be a tough inning, especially with a nice little base hit like that for them. Not a hard hit ball, despite the fact it said solid contact. All right, now we got to face the 4-hitter now. He is 0 for 2 right now, so hopefully that'll continue. But so that was a ball. That was a ball. Okay, that's fine. But that was a strike. Okay. Well, let's finish him off right now. 1-2 count. Now, let's see if we can get our first out of the inning here on the strikeout. Nope. Yanked that one to the left a bit. But let's finish him with the slurve. He saw inside. Let's break this one out. But he's got better discipline than that, unfortunately. And now that's going to have to make us go for a fastball down and in. There it is. Ooh, that should have been ball 4. But there we go instead. That is going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Let's go. We did not deserve that. We're just getting so... No wonder why these guys are 45 and 60. They do stuff like that. Again, they should... Doesn't matter. Let's just keep going through this game. We will take that. So, let's go. 2 outs now. No one on. Let's do this ourselves now. We don't need to rely on our defense anymore. We need to rely on ourselves. That's perfect. Oh, what a play. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. He is not safe. He was out. No, he was safe. He was safe. Get that smile off your face. Let's see. I want to see how close this was, though. I really want to see how close this was. It was a nice attempt. Yeah, he was safe by about a half a step. Runner on first, we got 2 outs, so what do you say? Let's end the inning without allowing a run or any extra base hits. I think that's going to be nice. We'll up that home run per 9 and the pitching clutch. So let's go. Just the 6-hitter right here with the goofy stance. Let's get him. That's a great pitch right there. Finally getting that first pitch strike. You want to keep going with that on the outside half? Let's do it. I feel good about it. Doesn't swing at that one, though. We're getting tired, huh? That's all right. I know we're at 84 pitches, but we're going to be all right. We're going to get out of this one. See? Exactly what I said. We got out of that one. We're out of the 6th, and I think that might actually end our day. I don't think he's going to want to throw us out there anymore, but at least that means that we ended the day without giving up any runs. Not exactly a solid day, but pretty damn good for us by our standards. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. That's all right. So we get sent out for the 7th inning. I feel like our leash is going to be extremely short, especially when we leave pitches like that hanging up there. That's all right. Yeah, I feel like once we give up a base runner, I think that's going to be the end of our day. Question is, when is that going to happen? When we're dotting up the zone like that, probably not going to happen anytime soon. Let's go change up, down and away. Let's see if we can get him to swing at this one. There it is. But no swing. So let's go with that split down and away. Let's finish him out there. There it is. That's perfect. Not even looking, baby. You got to take the bat off your shoulder if you want to get on base, buddy. I mean, the way that we've been pitching today, I guess that kind of makes sense because you can definitely get on via walk. But not when you're behind in the count like that. Let's go. We're looking better in the 7th inning than we were in the 4th. Let's see if we can keep this up now. That's all right. We're still looking pretty good. Ooh, he kind of bailed us out on that one as he swings at the low strike. So let's go. Let's keep it there again. He's not liking that one. Oh, there we go. I know. We're going to try to get over to help, but no, you can take that yourself, buddy. Here we go, guys. Let's make this last batter of the inning something good for us. It is the 9-hitter. I think we can do this. That was a great pitch, but we don't get the call. But that's all right. We're not going to get them all. There we go. That's going to be a base hit. I think he probably could have fielded that, but that's all right. You know what? Great attempt. We'll give him that. I think that's going to be the end of the inning. For us, no. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. Although we are climbing up to almost 100 pitches. That's more than we've thrown in any game this season. We're out of energy. I can tell because my, oh my gosh, my controller is vibrating pretty hard now. We can't even get the split on the outside, unfortunately. Let's go back to the fastball. That's perfect. There we go. And that finally gets us out of the inning. Finally out of it. Just shy of 100 pitches. We do go 7 strong, which is great. No runs, which is even better. I think only 2 strikeouts in that, but we'll see once we end up seeing the line after this. And it stays that way. Let's go. Tanner Burns picks up his first loss of AAA. Poor debut for him. Not because he pitched horribly, because he threw pretty well, just the fact that their offense couldn't get it done. And we end up going to 2-0 on the season, and because we went 7 strong and gave up none, I think that's going to really improve our ERA. But yeah, only 2 strikeouts, but we gave up 6 hits and 2 walks over 7. Our whip is still going to be pretty bad, but thankfully, that is, again, like I said, going to help our ERA. And it looks like we went up to the number 5 New York Mets prospect and number 78 overall. See, now I like this outfit a lot more. I like the hoodie and the pants. Not the, I don't know, was that a green button down last time? That was ugly as fuck. Either way, though, we actually came out of that one with a win. I'm appreciating that. That actually drops our ERA from 6-something down to 4.5. Still not great, still not ideal, but you know what? That's a lot better than what it was, and we're finally improving. Only 11 strikeouts through 22 innings. That is pretty pitiful. We're going to have to pick that up. We're going to have to figure out a way to actually do that. But we are 2-0, and it's nice to actually have no losses, considering the fact that we started off AA going, I think, like 2-5. So it's great to see that AAA is going a little bit better. We just need to find a way to up our strikeouts. But that ERA dropping is really great. It looks like our next game is going to come against... it looks like it may be Game 3 against Worcester. That means that we do get 5 days rest, and we do have a practice on Monday, so we'll be able to improve something once we go out there. But either way, looks like we're going to wait about a week until we get our next start. We're taking on another team with a sub-500 record at 44-62. So fingers crossed we can take on Cooper Criswell. Looks like he is, minus his ERA, closer to what we were back in AA. So fingers crossed we can go out there and pick up our 3rd victory of the season. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.